Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, but you can see I got one hand on this side. And I should have started the liner before. Let me start the liner real quick. Alright, real professional here. So I got one hand. You see the liner hanging, and there's probably about 5 inches there. I back my one left hand underneath that liner and just follow it, and I'm just unrolling as I go. And this is a tight enough roll that I'm all the way down at the bottom, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm pretty darn close to the bottom. I think there's a little bit of a gap that I'll have to push in, but it should be able to slide pretty well. Let's start pulling this. I'm at the last part of this. Take my super soapy spray, flush out that. I'm gonna throw a little bit up in there. I try not to hit the top of the window too much. Let's see if I can get this one-handed. Kind of get what I need. So I'm gonna start at the top. Like I said, this is the same for windshields. Get that down. So that's up there. And then I'm gonna start working both hands. Well, I guess I just do this one-handed. So now my right hand is up at the top, balancing it. And then I'm just slowly walking that liner out. And it's gonna slowly drop down, flip over, and then you tuck it back. All right, now, as you can see, it's not positioned perfectly. So now I'll just reposition, and I'll re-wet it if I have to, but I don't think I need to. The last important thing with windshields and with reverse rolling this method, just a second here, is since I'm not pulling it tight, there's a lot of excess. You got a lot of little excess water pockets and air pockets. So what you want to do is once you've got it positioned where you want it, once again, sorry for the poor video handling. Get it a little bit wet. Same thing with windshields. Back of your hand, you want to just even it all out, because once you get that, I notice a lot of people have their Blue Max and they're pushing out a lot of fingers and air pockets. This is going to create a little bit more than you're used to if you're Frankensteining it. So I just go up and down with it and try and even those out. And then the bottom's going to be the bottom. We'll be able to deal with that. But yeah, that's basically how I do it. I don't know if I squeegee it any different, but I'll see if I can squeegee it one-handed here. And like I said, the same for windshields. Lock it in place. Go to second. Alright, see how it's not really fingering up too much. If you get a lot of fingers, it means you haven't pushed out enough of the water pockets pre-squeegee. Because this is just going in just like a side roll up. And then this is just the way I squeegee. I go up into that top corner. Has to do, I think, a little bit with how I shrink it anyways. So, then once you're down here, just like the windshield, I love my little side swiper. Pre-moistened. Alright, and then just go corner. Left-handed now. And then I showed it in a form of how I use that bulldozer, but you're going to notice that there's still a little bit down at the bottom, and the side swiper doesn't go through. This is really a two-hand thing, but I angle my dozer and I go across. I go center out. This will get behind Volkswagens. This will get behind. I've Shit, I think the only one I wasn't able to do it behind was a Maserati. And then I go back across, make sure I get everything. And then just be careful, make sure it's wet. Otherwise it'll drag and pull. And with my dozer, I just spray the top of the window and get it wet like that. So if you need more water, so that way it's not pulling up at the bottom. And just kind of defeats the purpose of pushing out the water if you're just adding a bunch more to it. That's pretty much it. You'll see a little stuff. I took the hard card, wrapped in paper towel, and get the last of this, but this is the Honda Civic Coupe, so I'm gonna have to do that anyways. All right, hope that helps for windshields. It's the same process I do for windshields as I do for back. And literally, like, those are trash areas right up there, those corners, and the bottom area, even when I was Frankensteining it. And there's literally, like, there's no trash. So that's just how I do it. But yeah, it'll be good.